Keep your pockets closed and your eyes open. Unless you want to end up shardless and dead at the hands of those damn outlaws.
Tell me about the city.
Right, well, where to start? First off, a lot of people are avoiding. This place always has something going on, but right now, there's really something the western section's safer. You're okay there as long as you don't break the law or look funny or say the southern part, well, that is really quiet. Nothing really. Alois, he runs this place and he hates thieves and beggars. He thinks he's God's messenger or something, and that means he's got one big old stick up his ass. If you ignore anything else, don't ignore that advice. Don't.
What do we have here? Fresh meat?
Paige? It is Paige, right? I haven't seen you in a long while.
That's because I get out of the way every time I see you coming, Ray. How did you get the guard to let you into the dome? I didn't think they'd ever let one of us in again. However you got in, you're going to find it even harder. The clerics are a little jumpy at the moment. You might say paranoid. So, when they do let someone in, it does make me wonder who they are and why the clerics thought letting them in was a good idea.
If it's so hard to get in, what are you doing here?
I got in before things got so paranoid. And I came here for profit, of course. Lots of nervous people close to the Alps tend to be willing to invest shards in their safety, you see. And getting hold of supplies is hard out here. So, if you can get them, you can sell them for a high price. Well, that was the plan. Now, the clerics have stopped me trading and cut off all the supplies.
And you just let them do that?
Of course I didn't let them. But getting around their ban isn't simple. It's impossible to get by the guards without an ID card. And they took mine from me as part of their crackdown. Now they say I'm causing trouble. But what else is a businesswoman supposed to do when she has her business taken from her?
About your trade ban.
Yeah, don't tell me. Trading weapons can pose a danger to the community. But this is about self-defense. The only person who can stop... I mean, what? Are we supposed to throw rocks at the... But the clerics want to keep all the guns for themselves and screw the rest of us. They call it neutrality, but I say it's oppression.
What else did you expect?
I'm not going to argue with you on that. Still, let's say he's right. Not from Tavar, obviously. They've blocked that route. Let's say I could get some weapons. Let's say they have weapons and need shards. And that they also have the business act. What if I was... And what if I was to say that I have to find someone? If I was to say that...
Do you really think you...
I can't leave without profit. Hell, right now I can't eat without profit. So if you blab, what have I lost? And without any guns to show, it's just your word against mine. And even Alois isn't going to see that.
I could help you get your...
Good. Right. So, leave the city and find a separatist called Radok. I think he's a separatist. But whatever he is, he's a mad fucker. I can't make sense of most of what he says. But he has the weapons, and he likes trade. I think he wants to sell the weapons, but you'll have to work on him, okay? He won't just hand them over.
Where can I find Radon?
Up in the Highlands. When we last spoke, he told me he was going to head over to the northeast. He mentioned an abandoned wind... With luck, he'll still be out there.
Really? I mean... Shit.
Mason had a copy of the contract on it.
Why would anyone think I was this important? We still haven't found all the copies. Yeah, let's hope we find the rest.
Hey! Is someone there? What do you want here? What was that?
You can forget it, Brabeck. I serve everyone here.
Save yourself some work and some pain by doing what I say. Let those assholes drink piss from the gutters, and you keep your supplies for the real people.
What do you care who I serve? I still serve you, even though the other people complain about it.
So you are taking their side, are you?
I'm on nobody's side. I'm just getting on with my job.
You had better reconsider this.
Reconsider what? One wrong word and the clerics will throw you out of the city. So do us both a favor and calm the hell down.
This isn't over. I will come back.
When you do, make sure you bring some shards. I'm sick of giving credit and I need the change, all right? Hey, traveler. Is your throat dry? Whatever your problem, I have what you need. One good swig will cure all worries.
I heard about your fight with...
Ah, forget that guy. You just have to ignore them. Let me know if I can do something for it.
Do you have any news to go?
News? Now, I presume you're talking about news from in here. I don't hear anything much. The future of the domed city is the only topic people are concerned about right now. That's pretty much... There's been peace in here for years, but right now... And I don't want to say it's the cleric's fault. It's always easy to blame... But who else do we blame? The berserkers, the outlaws, the separatists? Me? I find it best not to blame anyone.
How is business?
Now that everyone is paying credit? Roaring. Not many... It's me that's holding the bill and hoping to get paid before I run out of... speaking of which, do you know... I'll pay real shards to get more...
Most people try to earn a
Try, yeah. Achieving is... I'd rather you get the supplies honestly, but... If you take them from people who have too much, but if you steal from those with nothing, then I don't want anything from you.
Do you want to trade?
Here, my thanks to you.
What do you expect me to do?
Any more? I cannot say. Search out its meaning, and it pass this test.
I don't understand.
Then have yourself a drink and sleep.
Hey, who's... Just get out!
Hey,
Yeah, just
hey,
fuck off!
who's out there?
Hello? Is someone there? There's nothing for you here, so why don't you just leave?
What are you doing here?
wonder if he was serious about that.
Are you here to pay me those shards you owe me? Because I'm pissed at how long you're taking.
We need to sort things out with those traders and get more supplies in.
I've heard a lot about that. I'm not sure I believe.
Yes, you can say that, but we need more food first.
Are you here to seek shelter or to cause problems? This area is a sanctuary for... There's nothing here for reavers, recruiters, or...
What's wrong with you? Have I...
Call it experience, but those in need and those willing to help don't normally question my motives.
You're a berserker. Is it...
I don't answer to it, Dan. And these people belong to no faction. I stand as their protector against anyone. My only connection to Idan is my magic. I wish it was more, but...
Are you always...
You know you wouldn't need to defuse things if you didn't get people wound up in the... Damn, this is like being back in Goliath.
What brought you out here?
This is a place away from the war. A place people could make up... If the people here wanted to join a faction, they would have. But some people aren't ready for that. Or they've been...
So there's no faction in charge here?
Well, the clerics keep order, but it's not like the Horde where entry means you have to join them. Here you can forget...
Have you been exiled?
Exiled? There are those in Idan who want to use my magic for their own purposes. Ever since my power started to grow. I'm becoming stronger and...
If that's true, why don't you use...
I do, but sometimes it overwhelms me. That's why I fight alone. If I lose control... The warlords wanted to test me. Now I need to find a solution myself. But to...
I could use...
Use? There's a word I've heard too much. Well, count me...
I could help you.
What do you know of what I need? What... ELEX marks people. Mana, chems, exposure from food. You have its mark on you.
I took ELEX in the past.
Took it? You were fed it? You were an... Well, it seems we have something... We've both been fed ELEX in one form or another, and neither of us know what that means.
What do you think?
And what exactly is it?
I am going to end this war by taking the... And I'm trying to put together a group...
And you think I'll take part in this?
In return, I will help your quest to find the ELEX you're searching for. You said yourself, the longer you are here, the more you fear. The longer you stay here, the more danger you put these people in. If you really want to protect them, you need...
Even if that's true, why should...
I was an alb. I know ELEX and I know magic. I know the nightmares and the problems of trying to control power that really wants to... And I know what it's like when all that is taken from you.
And it's not like I have other options. Not in the long term. You're right. I'm hiding from... I'll wait by the main gate. And we'll see if you... You should stock up here before we go.
I will meet you, but...
Just don't keep me waiting.
Fucking doing great. They'll cost all of us.
I wonder if he was serious about that.
What's happening in this?
Well, the domed city is outlaws, berserker. Being away from home, you'd think they'd care less about what faction they were. That makes keeping order... And you outlaws aren't doing yourselves any favor.
You don't seem to...
All people are welcome. But that means there's a half-dozen outlaws hanging. They just want to get in to cause trouble.
You want the...
Whoa, whoa! I just want them to stop causing trouble.
About the...
You mean the threat on our doorstep? The canker in our...
I'm not...
I didn't think you'd have the stomach. So, be on your way.
So, you come here from Goliath?
Goliath? No. I was exiled to the valley before I came here, but I hid myself. What do you want? Do you back the clerics here, or do you want them gone?
You get right.
And are you gonna give me an answer?
I'm against the cleric.
Right, good. I can see you talk sense. They say they're here to keep things safe, to keep order. But it's obvious they want to drop their neutrality and extend Ignadon's control, not allowing anyone in or out of the city. You think that's because the Alps are getting closer? Or that...
Well, if there's going...
And you want me to give you that? Well, this is like being back in Tavar. People asking for things and expect... But yeah, if I'm gonna talk about the need to... I suppose I should give you something.
Hunter sent me.
Why didn't he come himself?
He was afraid he wouldn't be let out of the city.
You mean he was afraid the same thing would happen to him? Fuck it. At least the suggesters haven't found me. Did Hunter give you something for me?
Yes, I have something for...
Thanks. I was starting to think that I would never leave this stinking cleric-infested dome. I don't know if Hunter promised you a reward, but here's something for me in any case. You've helped a good cause.
Why don't you do something to...
I trust you. You gave me my ticket here after all. But you must have realized by now, the dome must go.
I've scored some decent loot from these ruins, but you have to search for stuff.
So you came through for Cooper?
Yes.
Then it seems we can rely on you. And a good job is rewarded. That's how we do things in Tavar.
Now he's out. How are you going to get into the city?
Well, I was hoping Cooper was gonna sort that. So, we're gonna have to wait for something to change in there. It's not like we can go back to Tavar. The Duke's never been keen on Baxter's old boys.
Hello, stranger. I have the best goods that you could ever need.
Then show me what you...
Only the best.
You once possessed great ELEX abilities, didn't you? You're probably a soldier from Zakor, possibly even... But you are now free from ELEX, and from the orders that come... Have you come here to die like the clerics that I just killed?
I'm not here.
Good. That would benefit me. I have traveled alone since I left Zakor, and I wish to remain... Still, if you have information to give me, that would be useful. Information and shards are what... Not that either of those things help these...
Paige said...
Paige? Do I know Paige? But... You must mean... But... I have business to conclude. It seems there are two followers of Kalan nearby who are anxious to see their god in person. And I... Quickly, decide.
You can count on...
Good. Then let us send Kalan as far... This one's mine! You once possessed...
I'm... Pay... You can...
Good. This one's mine! Clerics lie in the dirt, and there is no sign of... Let us hope the stench of these bodies makes the rest of his followers. Loyalty should be rewarded. Loyalty is what will save us from the... I also have something that should please the woman from the domes. Here, it should be enough for her to start her plans. I will arrange to deliver the rest.
And what about me?
I see you have learned the ways of the free people. There. I can't do anything more for you. Beware of the ELEX.
Not so bad here, is it? Yeah, that's a ruin, all right.
Back in business.
Good. I was hoping for some higher caliber stuff. If you'd brought spitballs and blowpipes, I'd find people just aren't feeling safe. Here, this is for getting your...
Hey, who's
Hey,
out
you.
there?
I thought I knew all the outlaws here in the city. You don't have any broken energy weapons, chainswords, or anything like that? That sort of thing is my business. So if you find any, bring them to me. I'll give you good prices for...
Did you flee here?
Flee? No. But to live in Tavar? And despite my talents, I wasn't one of the Duke's favorites, and that made making...
You think it's better?
Yes, for sure. And those berserkers, one of those assholes killed my friend for fun. Now that bastard is focused on me and nobody's helping, even though they know it'll be their turn next, and keeping their head down won't save.
Who is this
Brabak. A bull of a man and twice as bone-breaking.
Let's trade.
Okay.
Those ruins are still full of useful things. If you
About
look in the
Brab.
right places.
Leave Brabak.
You'll deal with him? That would be great. Really? If If you think you can scare him off so he leaves me... Even if I do, I think ramming a knife into his guts would be... I would have tried that myself. But if you do get rid of him, however you do it, then I...
I'll see you later.
You escaped in a crate?
Yeah, those idiots had no idea I was in there. I waited till they were busy with the next one, slipped out, and I was gone.
They're always hitting on you here.
Have we got enough guards on duty?
You got lucky.
That was...
I swear those creatures are getting more dangerous.
Nah.
What was that? Don't go trying to steal stuff. I've had enough of that shit. If you're here for the food rations, then I'll tell you what I told the other 100 people. Someone must have been making a joke. I don't have... So you can just turn around...
What are you talking?
The free rations! The free rations, as if there would ever... Ah, but you're not here for that, are you? It's just... I'm just so sick of it. The belligerents... Everything was simpler when I was a cultivator in Goliath. Why can't people just all work together?
If you feel that way, why don't you...
No. But when it became clear that the... But now, no. We went against orders from Goliath. If I go back now, they'll...
I've heard a lot about that. I'm not sure I believe it. I'll meet you again later on.
Stay healthy, all right?
You were lucky.
Yeah, well, maybe I got lucky.
Ah, the gift and treasures of travel, for it brings new and... So what are you? Merchant? Bounty hunter?
Don't you recognize?
Oh, yeah. Should have trusted my nose instead of my eyes. But as far as I see it, the way we are now, we should get along. I mean, otherwise, you...
How do people live here?
Here, smoke one with me. Before you start bum... I have the best stuff.
What do you have?
Troll dung, rat scab, snort it, smoke it, eat...
Forget it.
Well, that's you. From time to time, you need to open a door, but if you won't, then... Well, that done?
Business?
You see someone else? Real business. A proper opportunity. You see, the cleric and the Duke thinks they're planning to take control everywhere. And he thinks the Dome City could be the starting point for their military campaign. So, my job is to find out if he's right, if there is something.
What information have you gathered about the
Pretty much nothing so far. They've not been very loose-lipped around me.
So, you want me to be your spy?
I want you to find out information. Now I can see in your eyes that you haven't fallen for the cleric's tricks. You aren't simple enough to believe every piece of troll shit you're fed.
What do you expect from me?
All that you have to do is get some answers out of somebody, and I've even got the guy. His name is Lutz. He's one of Al. As far as I know, he's trying to re-establish communications with the other clerics in Ignadon. While Alois will tell you, go and grill Lutz. Find out if there'll be an offensive. Do that, then come back to me.
You know, helping the Duke out is probably a good idea. He gets kind of...
How many shots?
Enough. The Duke is... I pay.
Why do you
Because he's the guy that maintains all the He must have heard something from the... And he's more likely to talk than anyone further up the chain. I need to know.
Where can I
If he's not on a call, then he's usually working maintenance on one of the gen... Just walk along the battlement path up at the
You must consider that again.
Hey, who's there? Hey, who's there?
Just go and sleep on it.
Fucking hells. They'll cost all of us.
You don't feed the belly, the rest of the body will die.
Yeah, sure.
I have to go.
So, you come here from Goliath?
Keep your hands off my machines. Every machine you outlaws touch falls apart after 3 minutes. The energy regulators are screwed. The surge gauge is failing and I can't see... Altogether, that makes for one dangerous set of problems that could... And I'm the one who has to fix... Ah, shit, I can't even sort out the replacement...
I heard you are...
That is just...
I just over...
So the word is... That is a worry. A real... Well, we can't waste any more... We need to fix that comms relay station before... Since you're in the know, can you help?
We might...
An agreement? If you don't help us, we could lose everything... And if things fall apart out there...
What's so...
We're awaiting the delivery, but they haven't arrived. And we've no way to... That's why we've got to get the link back up now, so...
What do you need?
I don't know. And supplies. We need firepower to get it. Zakor might have left us alone recently. But it's not just about mechs. It's about food and news. We need to get this fixed as soon. And please, please. Otherwise, we are... Here are the coordinates at the relay station that's gone. Head that way and keep... But I have no idea what the issue is there. You might... There will be a device somewhere on site that you can use to recalibrate. I hope that'll be enough to...
I can get the replacement.
You would? You'll need to go to Eric to fetch them for me. But do...
They say the raptors are pretty fierce.
There have been so many patrols that got themselves in trouble recently. It's a wonder any of them are still...
I spoke to Lutz.
You got me just in time. I was right. So, go ahead.
I assume you don't want to hear about...
No, I don't want you to put... I need information about... He must have said something about that plan.
Lutz said something about...
That is the proof. The plan...
He didn't say anything about an offensive.
No, there's no need for mechs for that. Did he tell you anything?
Yes.
How are you supposed to do that?
There's a defective relay station. I'm supposed to readjust the...
Yeah, he doesn't look like someone who'd want to go outside the city. But we can use... When you readjust that antenna, you can... That way we always have an... That'll make the do...
Then should...
Hey, the Duke already loves me.
Later, alright?
I've never trusted her.
Later, alright?
Stop being an asshole.
So annoying. So annoying.
Just watch out for those damn owls.
Not like that.
I will notice if anything goes missing, all right?
Hey, come over here. Let's get a drink together.
What are we selling?
Victory! Or do you have another? Because any reason we're... Drink up. Drink. Here, my friend. And now, tell... Or have you just been sitting on your ass?
My pad.
Ah, I see. It is better that way. Yeah, you waste of space. Why don't you just do us a favor and drop yourself in a...
What are you doing here?
Why aren't you in a den with the...
What the fuck? What are you, my mother? You... fuck the berserkers. I don't have... They would have exiled me to the valley sooner or later. Fuck them and their law. You can have it much easier.
Your reputation precedes you.
Let's just say, that crap-stained skinflap of a... It's about time someone pays him a visit. That lying shit is telling people I killed a family out in the Badlands. I killed 5 families out in the Badlands. Stupid settlers, not even parading around out there. Hardly a weapon between them. Those dipshits got themselves. And now, Riley spread it all around the dome. He's even got some of the guards, but if someone else were to shut him up, I'd be take care of him.
You need...
What? You... So piss off. I'm gonna give your whore of a...
What the fuck?
Is the fight over? All right. You've made your point, so leave me alone.
You had bet...
I got it.
From now on...
And if I don't...
Then you'd better find a bodyguard.
All right.
Smart.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now. How many people?
I've heard that before.
You escaped in a crate?
You gotta think before you go out like that.
Better armed is better prepared.
1 shard, 2 shards. You'd...
I swear those creatures are getting more dangerous.
I don't have to listen to you.
Some guys just open their mouths too much.
That smells like trouble. You sure you can trust them?
What kept you?
I'm here now.
So you are. And are you planning on telling me where you've set up camp or what comes next?
Okay, I'll tell you what's happened.
You've done a lot, but you still have got a lot of... or...
And we're not going to get where we need...
Don't worry, I know how to use one of those. Now can we talk about my problem? There's just one more thing.
Yes.
Why did you have to become an outlaw of all people?
To begin with, it seemed like the best.
But that isn't everything.
My own people tried to kill me. I want to find answers, and joining a faction has to help.
I hope you're not just doing this for your own...
You said you wanted to study the properties of ELEX.
I can feel the presence...
Like the converter?
You don't need any special powers to feel... No, I'm talking about unrefined ELEX. When it's raw, latent. I want to explore Magalan and...
Deposit.
You're right. Part of its power is that it isn't from here. I want it... But when it is processed by the owl, it becomes the transmuted form that that keeps some of its power, but it's the ELEX that came with the comet. To understand those secrets, I needed...
How do you want to find these large...
When the comet impact spread ELEX into the seas, the rock, but it is collected in I have felt the vibrations.
Where can you...
The first deposit I'd like to investigate is north of the city of Abessa.
If it's so close, why is it...
I don't know. Maybe because nobody can feel...
Your senses are better than Alp technology.
Come with me and find out.
All right.
It's not far from the city. Follow me. There is a vast amount of ELEX flowing into the sea. It washes out of the cliffs and the ground, and it flows out across the planet. ELEX is everywhere.
But you still think we need to find concentrations of it?
Yes, from the moment the comet struck, ELEX has been seeping into everything on Magalan. That makes the background noise from it hard to read. If I'm to learn more, we must follow those mutants to find where the ELEX is coming from. We know where we have to go. I'll follow you this time. Not bad. I'm better at sensing ELEX than any person I know, but there are mutants with the same ability. We should be careful in case the ELEX deposit has attracted them. Not bad. I'm better at sensing ELEX than any person I know, but there are mutants with the same ability. We should be careful in case the ELEX deposit has attracted them. Sensing ELEX than any person I know, but there are mutants with the same ability. We should be careful in case the ELEX deposit has attracted them.
Look out!
Not bad. I'm better at sensing ELEX than any person I know, but there are mutants with the same ability. We should be careful in case the ELEX deposit has attracted them.
Stay here.
All right.
Follow me.
Okay. All that technology, and yet they build such ugly buildings.
That's not any use to me now. No. Too easy.
Hello, stranger. You should stock up on supplies before you head out.
What do you have to offer?
Everything an adventure.
It's amazing that it's still here.
Knowledge and technology are gifts that offer us salvation. We can build our future with our own hands. This is me, Herbert, speaking the truth. Bringing a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
We should go. It's dangerous here.
Look out!
wonder what those ruins are. And if the Alps win and we're consigned to history, I wonder, will people ask the same questions of what we leave behind?
Stay here.
Very well.
Stay here.
Okay.
Okay, that should be child's play. It seems to have worked. That should be child's play. It seems to have worked. That's not any use to me. Follow me.
Very.
You got lucky. That wasn't luck.
I've heard that before.
I installed the bug.
I know. I've been picking up that broadcast ever since you... I couldn't have got anywhere close to that comms equipment. But now, whatever they're planning, we can be one...
And by shards?
By the unspoken laws of Tavar, you shall be a gift from the Duke of Tavar. Don't forget to see Lutz, yeah? If he thinks everything's working, he's gonna be looser with his talk.
You were lucky.
Yeah,
Hey, you.
Let me guess. I'm not allowed.
What? No, everyone's allowed to... You got here recently. I just want to know what things are like outside the dome.
Why do
I'm interested. We're cut off here under... So they pass us by like... Kalan gave us the knowledge, and now look what we've achieved.
You...
I designed the plans for it. My name is Chief Engineer here in the dome.
Why don't the clerics...
The dome requires immense amounts of energy. The technology is... That means there's no way to cover the Horde. Besides, the cliffs around Horde...
Can this dome survive in Albaton?
Of course. Why do you think... As long as we can maintain a constant... Some of the energy regular...
Mal...
Of course they are.
About... What will...
If just one regulator fails... Otherwise, the discharge it would create... But whether it's a discharge or an emergency shut...
How many...
Well, all of them. I've sort of replaced... But Lutz hasn't received his... I wanted to do it myself. And why would an out... I don't trust the people... Anything for a... Okay. I know profit pays... Alright, good. I have the energy. Please, take it to Lutz and help him... Come back to me when you're...
You there. You're the person who realigned the antenna, aren't you?
No.
No. You don't have to be modest. You're a service police, and those skills you've demonstrated, well, I have... So if you can spare some of your time, I have... Are you willing?
Yes.
Well, that's simple. We need to send someone to the Horde to make a delivery. So I thought immediately of... You see, we are awaiting the arrival of some combat mechs to boot. You have already proven your abilities, so we'll give you the goods.
Give me...
Oh, you don't need to take it all. A supply party has left the Horde. They'll meet you... Here, please, take this crate and meet up with our supply party. They will be waiting near a ruined bridge to the north. And just so you know, the crate of ELEX has been security... I know you've shown that I can trust you, but we have to take necessary precautions given the nature of the... Have a safe...
One?
No, of course not, but... And we'd like to get them into operation. That's why we're sending some of our resources.
Yes, I have a lot to do, as you can imagine. This city does not run itself. This city is made up of a whole mass of confusion. Everyone looking...
People need...
Even outlaws have... Everyone here wants some... Whatever you're searching for, it will only add to the list. And providing for the people we already have is a... That means to accommodate everyone, we're on strict rations. And those rations...
I wouldn't have expected the clerics to care so much for others. You're doing good work here.
Some of our brothers turned away from our oath. They believe the Hort and Ignadon must come before anything.
How are...
Tense. The battles out there are all... Tensions run high if the outlaws attack the clerics, or the clerics attack the berserkers. And there's always the fear of an alb, and those tensions drive greed. There is war out there, and here you're shot.
Why have...
Yes. Maybe it would help you if I tell you how things are. The berserkers have lived more and more reclusively. The outlaws are more organized now the Duke has taken. And the Alb separatists seek shelter with us to... All told, very dark signs that we'd face. And here we are.
Are you...
Keeping the factions together is always an issue. I believe an organized group has started operating here. From the little I've heard, they're more like a... I've offered a large bounty for any information, and capture would be best. I want to find out who...
How long...
I've been in office, and it hasn't been. Maintaining a neutral... By Kalan, they're...
What if someone wanted to replace...
Some have tried. This city was created by the great... They made the clerics custodians of this... The Great Council may be long gone, but what... So, it is our job. It is our job to serve all, no... However hard our residents make it.
Listen,
You don't think that was a better... Laws for prisoner exchange? Even if you don't care about the clerics swore to a code, and an oath was sworn to the council.
Is there...
An outlaw of Tavar is offering me... You see the effect this place has on people? And yes, you must have noticed that the mood is very heated. One more issue. One wobble. One of my people has reported that the outlaws, the last thing that this city needs, and who knows who the outlaws will sell them. I want you to intercept this delivery.
About... Someone else took...
What? I need you to stop those weapons getting... If you want to fit in here, you should start... Rather than just... I shall just have to hope that...
Or is our generator power fluctuating?
Hey, you. I heard you speaking to Eric. He gave you an energy regulator for the dome, right? Give it to me, will you?
Why do you want...
Haven't you noticed the tension here? All the anger and the plotting? It scares the hell out. So I want a way out of here if things go wrong. A sort of back... I want to modify the regulator so I can drop a section of the dome and get out if things go bad. Let me modify it. Then I'll give it back to you so you can get it to where it needs to be. You've got to see why I'd want a way out, yeah?
What's in it?
Profit is profit. I respect that attitude. What do you think about...
I won't give you...
Then you've blown your chance. And don't come back to me and ask for help when no one will let you out of here.
About You needn't worry about Brabant.
Leave me alone? He won't do...
Don't worry. I may...
Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Let's trade.
Okay.
I recalibrate.
Yes, thank you. We've had to do a bit of clearing up at this end, but what do you think? Is the station to the northeast?
I'd recommend...
If it were... There are always other here. You shouldn't think that I...
Eric sent...
Thank Kalan.
Yes.
Perfect. That looks... Thanks for getting that. I'll install it immediately. You better get...
The B-Series was never very reliable, you know that.
Oh, then why are we still working with that piece of crap?
That's the technicians.
If we all did our duty, then duty would be done.
I'm staying out of it.
Lutz has the energy.
Good. The dome should be more stable. I thank Kalan for sending you.
I don't want anything to do with it.
Well, the dude took the force.
Well, it's hard to get parts.
Don't tell me you're...
Hey, have you got a few shards for...
Give him the shards. He really needs them, and we...
There.
Thanks. Thank you. And since you have helped me, I'll make sure my... come back in a few days, yeah?
You did well.